Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Buffalo's offense will go to work first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of... And I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys.
Turning it on! Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
The Bulls with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's House. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking at a second and short now. Out of the gun to give it to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab, it's Rich. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Catch in the middle, it's Rich. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Makes the grab. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bulls are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo! That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually, they're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautiful.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got a man. It's House. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down.
Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment. Some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Bulls. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Heaves it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands.
They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Here comes the heat. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Washington. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Washington. Got a man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo! Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. That's reeled in. It's ball. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's House. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's House. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Got his man quickly.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Dalton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Handoff from the gun. He's in open space downfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. They punted away on 4th down. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking left. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's House. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you. Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He works his way inside the... down to the... line and picks up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This time he's got it, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the... If you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. They're... challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Come on, set. Looking to fire. Now sliding to his left. Lets it fly. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Touchdown, Buffalo! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Washington. The throw to the outside is complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Running the option, it's Washington. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. It's Dalton.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
Kick is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Rich. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Bulls will have a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Okay, break. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to...
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Back to pass, it's Stoneburner. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. splits the uprights right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Rich. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to UB Stadium in Buffalo, the home field of the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick it away to get this game going. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Buffalo Bulls offense comes on the field first today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. This is the 6th play on the drive. And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the offense coming off just a brutal performance. Kirk, the pass protection broke down. Quarterback forced it, tried to make plays, made mistakes instead. It was a nightmare. Can they turn that around this game?
Yeah, just a disaster. And talking to the offensive coordinator, he took a lot of the blame. I don't know if the scheme was the right fit last week, but I think they're excited. It's a new opportunity. They turned the page. And I think this offense, it's very, very important that they get off to a good start, be consistent, and get that confidence back.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Breaks into the open. Touchdown. Bulls. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here comes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That's reeled in. It's Sims. And they'll get him down that time. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got... Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Makes a quick grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. And it's a bunch formation. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's going to take off. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He bought some time, now lets it go. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked. Go for it.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Sims. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after. A first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Graham down the middle. It's Sims.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Boom. It's a shotgun run call. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And a player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout while they check him out. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 33.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will... focus on as they move forward. Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Okay, ready? That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the... And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. Not much on that play, brought down short. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Caught near the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Handoff from the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want...
Touchdown, Buffalo. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time it's enough.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a... contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Throwing off play action. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Sure hands. It's Sims. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Canes will have to kick it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. And they'll use the ground game here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Breaks an open space. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
The pass is caught. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with Impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pass rush closing in. On the run here. Lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Buffalo's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Now, you feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They mix it up with a run. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Touchdown, Buffalo. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. He never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce. Solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Hebe keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Cardinals will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They get there on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The defense showing blitz here. And off in a single back formation.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. And the Cardinals will send the punt team onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Lets it fly to the wideout. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Cardinals will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Soppa with a strong tackle there. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. And here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Yeah, they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout.
What a catch!
What a catch by the sophomore.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense. Moves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Moves out of the pocket.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Louisville.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, They want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Offense comes to the line with the 1st down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. It's a keeper. And the player is down injured after that. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And he keeps it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receivers. If run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Catch made by the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but not. where he gets first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the right. He makes the grab. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Catch made on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quick completion to the tight end. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you?
The Cardinals will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had no... Tonight, they've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Snags the quick throw. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Defense is coming after him. Here's a target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense needs a spark, man. It's been a struggle today. If they're going to get out of here without getting upset, Kirk, they better respond soon.
Yeah, and on the other side, Coach told us all week that if they could get this game into the fourth quarter and be right there, they felt they had a real chance to be able to pull off an upset.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the...
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the Cardinals will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They bring him down right at the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pocket breaking down. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. What a stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Bulls! And their route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that is a... huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a 1st down gain. And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Cardinals are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And he's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Overthrew his receiver that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback? in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buffalo. They continue to roll up the score. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Worthy.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Could take it all the way. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens. The playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The defense now backed up in their own red zone.
Here we go.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. This is one of those kind of games, Kirk, in college football kind of has danger signals. You go on the road, you're the favorite, you're the ranked team, but you go into a charged-up environment hoping to avoid the trap.
Well, I think it really tests the maturity of a football team. The coaches have done everything that they can this week, threatening them and letting them know what a challenge this will be. Don't look at the record of this opponent. Be ready to play and come out there, focus, and see what you can do. Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out and do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Working clock with the ground game. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but They say he was out of bounds. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.